Welcome Libra to the channel. My name is Robin and this is AriesFireTarot. Thanks for joining me today, you guys. So it is time for September mid-month reading, so I'll be shuffling this card deck while I go through my little intro. So I do intuitive reads for the most part, and I'm going to be using a combination of the Gilded Tarot here and the Essential Tarot card deck. So hopefully you do enjoy the reading, and hopefully it does resonate with you if you've taken time out of your day to watch one of my videos. But if it doesn't, just keep in mind it's a general reading and you may just need a private read, or feel free to check out any other amazing reader on YouTube and I can see you back here another time. So what I like to do is just say a quick hello into the camera and then move the angle down so you guys can actually watch the reading unfold. I've gotten some pretty positive feedback about that, doing the reading that way, but you guys can let me know in the comments. That's what the comments are for, so feel free to do that. And if you wanted to take a second to like, share, and subscribe, that really helps me grow the channel and continue to serve you guys. So just one sec while I do that. Hold on. Okay, so we're back here, Libra. So I hope you're all having an amazing day and, you know, ready to enjoy a great tarot card reading. And let's see what the cards have to say for you. I'm going to do a deck cut and we're going to pull that card here. Wow, that's a beautiful card to start your reading off with. Wow. So we've got, I guess it depends where in the world you are right now. We're heading into fall. So there's definitely something in the air for you guys coming in, new beginning. Some of you could be increasing your family in the sense of, you know, bringing another person into your family. It could be somebody expecting, or you could be adopting, or whatever that looks like for your family. Something pretty intense happening here. I'm seeing like really positive, like sort of glowy, emotional happiness. So, you know, if you're not experiencing this right now, it could be happening for you in the future. So just bear with me as we unfold some more cards. This is really interesting. So we've got the Hanging Man here. The Hanging Man, he intentionally puts himself upside down to look at a situation in a different light. So this impending change for you, new beginning, could be as a result of the way that you perceive things. It could have always been there. It's just that you're choosing to look at things differently now. This is pretty cool. Let's keep going. So, yeah, so we have the King of Swords here. And I always think of a really sharp businessman when the King of Swords comes out. He tends to leave emotion out of decisions. You know, he's probably a pretty decent parent or husband or whatever, partner, however you want to say it. But when it comes to getting things done in life, he's very deliberate and leaves emotion out of it. So I'm seeing that that could possibly be responsible for your new beginning. Your new beginning could be in you, not necessarily the surroundings, you know, everything that's going on around you. What did I read the other day? I'm going to get it wrong, but it said when you change the way you think about the things around you, the things around you change. Something to that effect. But do you know what I mean? So we have the Three of Pentacles here. And the Three of Pentacles, this is somebody that has the understanding that everything around them, they're the co-creator of. Three of Pentacles, being able to create your own wealth. I relate this card to The Alchemist, and if you've never read that book, I really strongly recommend it. Actually, that's the book that Will Smith, he credits reading that book with changing how he saw life and success. So that could be a really interesting starting point for you guys, and understanding that everything starts with a thought. So let's keep going here. And the card that I'd really like to clarify first is the Three of Pentacles. For some reason, it's really talking to me. Whoops. Oh boy. Okay, I'm going to keep all those cards because, you know, that's a big, huge fumble, and I'll keep them. But let's just have a look at here. So we've got the Two of Rods. So definitely seeing a new journey here for you. And something that you're going to decide deliberately to do. So we've got the Nine of Pentacles here underneath the King of Swords. And the Nine of Pentacles is the result of planting a seed and having enough money and abundance and affluence to really sustain yourself and your family and, you know, for generations. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, she's, she's a little bit introverted. And then underneath the Hanged Man here, it's like you're going to start unfolding into a different version of yourself here. And I see this new beginning, it's really intrinsically related to who you are. Not saying that some of you couldn't be expanding your family or whatever, but I really just see this more as sort of a heart-centered expansion and like unfolding like a lotus flower and bringing in everything that you're trying to manifest here. So, and then we have the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is the person that's kind of waiting in the wings for everything to manifest through, you know, and this new beginning could have been taking quite some time for you to come in. So when we're seeing the Page of Swords, it means that delayed news is just about over here for you. So let's just have a bit of a closer look at the cards here. And I need to pull one more card here. Okay, so I'm really seeing that some of you could be like stuck in your life right now. And we've got the Emperor, and this is a really, really smart guy. I'm seeing like a bit of and I'm getting the word tutor, mentor, somebody coming in to help you. This is going to be somebody that is very intellectual. The Emperor likes to lead with his mind, you know, whereas the Empress, she's more intuitive. So it's completely different operating systems. So like I'm seeing a need here to let go of a kind of oversensitivity. I think some of you watching right now could be empaths or just a really other type of sensitive person, and that could be possibly impeding your progress in life because it shuts you down. I really see something that needs to be overcome, possibly not being able to take any sort of constructive criticism because you find it painful. If you guys haven't seen, I did a video on how to shield yourself as an empath. It's in one of my playlists, so you might want to check that out if you're an empath and you're really struggling for financial success, or if you're somebody that is very sensitive to, like if you're having a work review and everything doesn't go so fabulous, like you have a really hard time absorbing that and then sort of picking yourself up again. I'm seeing a development of sort of armor for you so that you can actually get out and be successful in the world. You know, not everybody has a kind heart, but I'm seeing that your kind heart, while it's a beautiful thing, it can be really difficult to function in a society that it seems to put that kind of thing last, you know? So just seeing that you're being able to develop a bit more of a, like a social persona, you know, like, you know how people have, and these are generally people that are like really public stars, and they have alter egos. Like I'm seeing that is what is happening here, like learning to put on almost like a costume when you go out around people, that you have to deal with other people to network. And if you're out there working, you know, if you're not lucky enough to have your own business, or you work from home, you're dependent on other people. But at the same time, I'm seeing it's like nails on a chalkboard for you. So being able to step into sort of an alter ego so that you can function in the world at a higher level, you know, that'll allow you to express your own natural gifts and talents so that you can bring in more money, right? And allow like your brain to take over a little bit, instead of feeling that sense, that, you know, that deep sensitivity where, you know, the way people talk, or you feel affronted by people. Instead of feeling that, you'll be able to go, okay, well, for the duration of this meeting, I'm going to engage the energy of the King of Swords so that I can actually get something out of it, other than I want to go home and hide under a blanket. And guys, like, I'm an empath too, so I know exactly how this feels, and I'm seeing this can be an impediment to your success right now, like your financial success, your professional. Sorry, I just was struggling for that word. Okay, I'm gonna pull one more card here, you guys. But definitely a new journey beginning here, like a new version of yourself, like shedding aspects of yourself that no longer really serve you. Like, and if you're really striving forward to succeed financially, and I just did financial reads, you guys, so this is coming out again. I'm seeing a real push to elevate yourself, like into whatever next level of your life that you're looking for. It's going to take a little bit of a restructuring of how you present your exterior to the rest of the world. I'm not saying change who you are at the center of your being, because like I'm seeing you're a really beautiful person, but in order to function in society, there is like a bit of a character study that needs to be done to bring you to that next level, so that you can handle people when you're out there, instead of absorbing all this negative energy. Well, you know what it's like to deal with people, you know. You know, not everybody's like that either. I don't want to just make this blanket statement that everybody's a jerk or whatever. But, you know, crowds can be difficult for some people. I'm seeing that in here. You know, loud people can be very difficult, and that can sort of drain all the energy away from the part of you that wants to move forward and make more money, or move to a nicer house, or possibly expand your family, you know, because then you're having to deal with medical professionals and everybody else's opinion. And for people that are very sensitive, it can make your head spin and then make you want to withdraw. That was a lot of information. Okay, let's do one more card here for you guys. So you've got the High Priestess. And the High Priestess, she's also talking about a new beginning for you. She's kind of similar to the Ace of Cups. We're bringing in something new for you. And the High Priestess, she uses her intuition to make things happen. So we're seeing here with the Emperor and the High Priestess that you can actually combine these qualities, and knowing when to use what to bring about the changes that you need. Like if you need to be someone else at work, like if you have a job in an office, or you go out, you work in a restaurant, wherever you work, or you do fundraising, you know, there's definitely a different aspect of yourself that'll need to come to the front. So you can it's almost like putting on a mask, you know, and being able to decide which mask to use successfully for specific situations can really help you. And getting into that mindset and being really prepared to sort of almost even act a role to serve you in specific situations. Like if you're going into a boardroom meeting, for instance, you might want to draw on the Emperor, you know? And if you're dealing with people that you really care about, you want to maybe draw a little bit more on the High Priestess. but you definitely have like a really high success coming in here. And the Queen of Cups, you know, she's got this really sort of almost like a stiff exterior, but underneath she's very, very, I got the word complacent. She's like a really soft energy. She's not a soft person, but she likes to deflect a lot of people out of her realm just because like, she really can't handle it. But she's probably a little bit isolated because of that. And the success that you're looking for, your next accomplishment that you're trying to manifest, is it's going to almost demand from you a different exterior. So really do some research on that, guys, and how you can successfully put yourself in all these different situations using different aspects of yourself and preparing yourself to get in there. You know, it's almost like how an actor would prepare to move into a scene, you know, and they just put on that character for the duration that they're recording or filming or on stage, and then they drop that character when they come off the stage. So I'm seeing that you'll be able to maneuver yourself a little bit better to bring in everything that you're looking for. I think this was a fascinating reading for you guys, and being able to really adapt yourself, almost like being a chameleon, guys. Really interesting to be able to harness your ability of multiple levels of your personality, all of your facets, and use them all to your best advantage instead of letting like this, like the really sensitive part of you run the show. Because while it's your best asset in some situations, it's your biggest drawback in others. So learning how to balance that and really take advantage of every tool in your toolbox. Okay, wow, that really came through me, guys. So I hope this resonated with you, and if it didn't, I hope you got something out of it at least and really enjoyed it. So guys, I'm gonna wrap it up, and I'll see you back here another time. Many blessings. Bye for now.